Okay, game 4. Up 3-0 so far, and after being player 2 twice, so it's looking not bad. Try to finish strong. So here we don't have any draw until at least one pile empties, but then city would become draw. I'm not sure if you can reliably build towards that or not. I guess the question is, like, how easily could you force a pile to empty if they don't, like, assist you in that endeavor? And I'm not sure. Because definitely once the engine gets going, there's so much fun stuff to do here. Haggler's a good gainer. Developing rats looks nice. You can catapult attack them pretty consistently. So like, if you can get to the point where you've got cities for draw, then your deck would be phenomenal. I guess the question is just, do you get there very easily? I'm not sure. Bandit Camp plus Guildhall is also a thing worth noting. That seems somewhat likely to come up. Stonemason kind of helps get to cities quickly. That's a thing. You can take them 2 at a time. I feel kind of convinced that you build here. I think if you were to not build, it would probably just involve like Guildhall Bandit Camp money, which doesn't sound bad either or anything. But I think if you take cities really aggressively, you could empty the pile fast. And then your deck does a lot. Still not 100% on that. Camel Drink could also help lower cities quickly. I think I want to develop rats. Love to develop some rats. Or maybe it's catapult rats, then I pick up develop on the second shuffle, because I'm not going to be developing a rat on the first shuffle. Catapult rats, trash the coppers with catapult, the shelters with rats, and then pick up a develop. That seems pretty good to me. Okay, he just opens the Haggler. He's got the 5-2. Fair enough. Seems like a reasonable thing to do with a 5-2 opening. Yeah, Haggler Monastery seems kind of nice. If you can line them up, then you get 2 trashes off the monastery, which is pretty good. Okay, so down there I've got 3 coppers. What am I buying these 2 turns? I think I want one of these buys to be developed for sure. I think it might be worth borrowing to get a village already, because I'll have 2 terminals on my deck. I'm not sure what else I'm getting. There's a risk it forces me to borrow again next turn, which would kind of suck. I could consider Bandit Camp over City if I want the economy. I don't think I do, though. I think I just want to gain things with Develop for the most part, right? Maybe 1 Bandit Camp is fine. I think I'm going to start with Bandit Camp. Okay, we got the bad draw. This forces us to borrow again. Not that that's a humongous deal, but I'd rather not go into the next shuffle with a negative card token. Okay, we continue to get the bad draw. We've drawn both of our villages and neither of the terminals. Not a good sign. Monastery, I guess. What do I want? I don't want anything. I've already got my develop. I've already got my catapult. Do I want a camel train? Do I want a second develop? I think I'm going to get fast enough without monastery. So I think I'm going to get thin fast enough without monastery. I don't need that. Maybe just another develop. Yeah, this draw's going to suck a little bit, but nothing I can do about that now. I tried putting in another village. Did not help avoid the terminal collision problem. Oh, why did I do that? That was just a huge... I can't undo. I've drawn a card now, but I was definitely going to this turn planning on developing rats, and then I just didn't do it. That was me clicking cards too fast. Is exactly what that was. I 1000% should have developed that rats. 1,000,000% even. This attack kind of hurts. Just discard these two, I guess. I'm really unsure about what I'm doing this turn. I think I want to play the rats and trash something with catapult. Hopefully I draw a copper. As it is, I'm trashing a rats instead. Don't want to buy anything. An alternative there could have been like discard rats, necropolis, play catapult to trash copper and borrow for a 5 cost. Here, I can't play both develops, so I just discard one, I guess. Actually, maybe there's a world where I could have played both develops if I drew rats. Maybe I should have kept both develops. Yeah. Oh well. Okay, I feel like I'm playing sloppy all of a sudden. I need to slow down and think about this. So I'm gaining a 3 and a 5. Whatever I gain, I can draw one of them. I kind of feel like I should gain a camel train and then develop or camel train a city. So I'll do that. We'll do city on top, then camel train. Draw camel train, take city. I wish I could catapult attack on more. I've only gotten in one of those so far, and that's a little bit sad. Well, looks like we're about to get a second one here. The discard attack really hurts in this situation where you don't have draw yet. This looks good to me. Develop rats. Here's another develop in a city. Another camel train in a city. I've got a lot of rats. I think I can afford another develop in a city. The good news is it looks like he's building a bit too, so I don't have to worry about the like, can I empty piles in time? It looks like piles are going to empty. And so here's just a matter of getting more cities than the opponent does. Play city. Okay. I could camel train first to gain 2 cities into this shuffle. Might be worth it. The downside is I can't make use of whatever I draw. I think I'm going to play the develop first. What if I gain like a 3 in a city, then I play the rats and trash something, and then I can... I think I want to get another catapult attack, and I can do that here. Do catapult, city. I think we're trashing the develop now. Catapult them. I sure hope he can't get 2 cities here. If he does, then the city I just exiled is going to get stranded on my exile mat. But I did attack him. Alright, well there's one city. Please don't get a second one. Actually, either way is actually kind of fine for me. Because like if he manages to get a second city, oh no, my city's stuck. But that also means he'll have activated my cities for me and they'll draw on my turn. So there's a silver lining either way. What's the city split looking like? So I gained 1 city, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I believe I've gained 5 cities. Well, technically I've gained 4 cities and unexiled 1 city, and then I have 1 city remaining in exile. Whereas Sicomatic has only gained 2 cities. Yeah, that adds up. So even if he gets both cities, I'll have won the split 5-4, which is nice. Rats might pile here. Develops might also pile. And then cities can activate really fast. We could see a rats ending. That's something to watch out for. The rats ending is just where like you draw to the end of your deck and then you play rats on repeat until the rats auto-pile. Because each rats gains you a new rats and draws it. So if you have 2 rats in your deck and draw your deck, you can empty the entire rats pile for free. The downside, of course, is that it trashes every single card in your deck that you didn't get into play. But sometimes that might be worth it. Okay, so yeah, he took the last 2 cities. That means I get a nice turn here. Do I try to win on this turn? I'm up 1 point. Why do they have a curse? Did I curse him? Oh, I cursed him. I trashed that rat for the catapult. That's right. So can I win this turn? I would need to empty. 5 develops looks like the easiest thing. I'm not sure if it's easy enough for me to do it, but it might be. I've got 2 camel trains that can exile 2 develops. And I can gain 1 off of a develop. Sorry, off of developing rats. Maybe 2 even. It's looking kind of close. I kind of suspect it's not quite there, though. Because I can't trash all these rats. If I want to end on the rats pile, then I need at least 2 rats left in my deck. Let me think about this. Wait, do I have 2 camel trains? Did I kill a camel train? Did I never gain a second camel train? Maybe I'm just hallucinating. I never gained 2 camel trains. I think at one point I was thinking about doing it and then didn't, and it was still in my mind as I did that. Okay, so camel train will account for 1 develop gain. I can develop a rats. In fact, might as well just do that now, I think. I'm definitely doing that. Okay, so actually, I might be a little bit too short on draw either way, aren't I? I think I'm at least 1 draw short of being able to do the rats pile out. I sure hope I don't open up a pile out for him. I think if I get a catapult attack in, then I'm probably safe. Because he's only got 4 cities, so it's hard for him to draw his deck. Now I'm not sure what I want. Do I just province here? If I province, I'm kind of foregoing the possibility of ending on rats next turn, but that might be the best call. Seems like the safest. Yeah, I think I might just take province here. In which case, maybe I want a haggler, and I try to pile out that way. One second. My dog is throwing a fit. Yeah, okay. I've lost my train of thought. So I think I want to catapult a copper, catapult a rats, buy a province. Maybe I put a haggler in my deck just so I can gain something off of that. That seems okay. Yeah, let's just keep it simple. I do want to keep 2 rats in my deck so as to threaten that possibility. Maybe next turn if he doesn't score. I don't know. Despite the amount of time I spent on that turn, I feel like I probably underplayed it pretty badly. But he's also had a terrible turn. Yeah, I don't think I've left myself with enough draw to viably empty rats. Let's develop one of these into... one is silver so I can attack him. And maybe another haggler. Attack. Attack. Do I want to trigger this? Maybe I don't want to trigger that. There's 2 spoils down there. Okay, he's just going to resign. Fair enough. That does make my life a lot easier. GG. I think the catapults were brutal there. I think I just got in more catapult attacks, and I feel like they did a lot.